What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And holy damn, Treasure Cruise Japan just went absolutely bonkers. There is so much news that just dropped on JP, and it's kind of crazy because, you know, we're getting geared for the global French anniversary, and we're all expecting that to be a pretty big event. And then Japan just dropped some crazy stuff, which includes a bunch of brand new characters, some crazy events that are going on. So in this video today, I want to go through all of the brand new characters. I've already got some of them up on the screen here, and plus they added a new super evolution into the game as well for a character that many have been wanting to be getting for a while, and she's actually very, very good. So in this video today, we are going to be breaking down all of the information for you guys. So let's go ahead and start off with all of the new rare recruits that are coming out. Now, it's like a new summer waifu batch, but it's not including a brand new legend. Though, when you really think about it, you know, Vivi and Rebecca, Mancheri Shirahoshi, that is kind of considered the waifu batch, but then they dropped a whole bunch of other characters. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first character I want to talk about is a brand new rare recruit Sugar character. I don't really understand the reasoning behind them introducing these characters at this specific point in time. I don't really understand it, but all of these characters are like really good. So the Sugar here, the captain effect, will go ahead and boost Dex characters attack by 2.5, which is okay. And then when you attack with Psi or Int with good or better, you get a 4 times attack boost to your Dex characters. Now this is kind of annoying as a captain because it means that you need to run 2 non-boosted units on your team, because she will always boost Dex. She never ever boosts Psi or Int, so it means that you will always have to run 2 non-boosted units on your team. But the way that this new rare recruit batch, I guess, it kind of works is you're supposed to use all these characters together, and then you get some really cool abilities. And then her special ability, 13 turns max, reduces percent damage reduction and resilience by 5 turns. All of your orbs become Dex orbs, and if this character is your captain or friend captain, you get a 2.25 times attack to Dex units. Again, like an amazing ability overall. Like the special and captain work very, very well together. And as I mentioned, all of these brand new rare recruits are supposed to be working well together. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next one now, which is going to be a brand new Vivi. I love the artworks for all of these brand new characters. They all look really, really good. I mean, we can go right here and you can see just the artwork by itself. The Vivi looks so good. Anyways, her captain ability will go ahead and be the exact same as Sugar, but switching around the colors. I forgot to also mention with Sugar, she also reduces damage from quick enemies by 30%. Boy, 4 times attack captain with 30% damage reduction. Whew, it's really, really good. Vivi is an int boosting captain, so 2.5 to int. If you attack with Dex and Psi with good or better, then you'll go ahead and get a 4 times attack boost to int when I type that correctly. And then also reduce damage taken from Psi by 30%. But then again, you need to attack in the order of Dex and then Psi. So 2 non-boosted characters on the team once again. Now, her special ability will reduce all of your cooldowns by 1 turn, and then reduce your chain lock by 5 turns as well, and then changes block, Dex, and Psi orbs into matching. And then also, if this character is your captain, when you use the special ability, you get a 2.25 times attack boost to int. So obviously, if you use the special ability here of Sugar to give you a full board of Dex orbs, and then use her special ability, you can go ahead and get the full border of matching orbs. So it makes a lot of sense how these are supposed to be working here. Very, very good. And then we move on to the final character, which is on this banner, which is going to be the Khalifa. So again, the Khalifa artwork looking absolutely perfect. Loving the artwork of Khalifa here. We'll go to our max stats here. Weirdly enough though, we don't see any abilities like from a limit break, so it's kind of weird because when you see the abilities of these characters, like when you see a unit that reduces cooldown, she actually doesn't have a sailor ability that like reduces cooldown on herself, you know, like a rewinding special type of thing, which is kind of weird. It would have been nice if she did have that, so you could use her outside of very specific events, because that's what it looks like. These characters look like they are built for very specific upcoming events, and that is kind of scary because, you know, obviously no one really likes really pay to win stuff. But the Khalifa is, you guessed it, the exact same as the other characters, because obviously you see here, this is a Dex character, but you need a Psi and Int unit. This is an Int character, but you need a Dex and Psi unit. And then here we have Khalifa, she is a Psi captain, and you need an Int and a Dex character in order to get your 4 times attack boost, once again to Psi when I can type it correctly, and then also reduce damage from Int characters by 30%. Very, very good captains, I gotta say. Her special ability will reduce 5 turns of special bind and paralysis, and changes block, dex, and int orbs into matching. And if this character is your captain or friend captain, you get a 2.25 times type boost to Psi. It's good. Like, it's really, really good. Obviously, if you use all 3 of these together, you get so many different utility. You get your full border matching orbs and your type boost to your different color, depending on what captain you're running at that point in time. But outside of these events, it might be a little bit tricky to try and run these in certain teams, but because of the fact that, you know, this character Khalifa, she's very good, reducing 5 turns of special bind and paralysis. But as I said before, they don't have a limit break. Like, she has a sailor ability, but it's a stat boosting ability, so it's not that good, right? It would have been nice if she had the ability to resist special bind, and then Vivi had the ability to resist special rewind, and, you know, it just would have been really, really good. But unfortunately, that is not the case here. But still, all 3 of these rare recruits are going to be available in this brand new Sugo Fest here. And I don't really know why they've separated the banners. Hopefully, you know, separate characters are not available only on certain banners. I hope they're available either way. But anyways, there is another character that we want to talk about here, which is a new Carrot character. Now, Carrot is a lot different from the other characters we've just talked about. She doesn't fit into those units at all because she's a strength unit. She doesn't really fit in these teams. So what Carrot does is she, as a captain, will boost Free Spirit and Powerhouse characters' attack by 2.75 times. So a pretty passable captain effect. And her special ability, remember, these are all very preemptive translations. These might not be 100% accurate, but they're pretty accurate to my knowledge. She'll reduce special bind and chain coefficient reduction by 2 turns, and reduces percent damage reduction by 2 turns. And then if there are 3 or more characters of a certain type in your crew, boost that type slot effects by 2 times for 1 turn. So I guess when you really think about it, you actually could still run this character on the teams with Khalifa, Vivi, and Sugar, because you can have the 2 captains. So for hypothetically, if you're running a Dex team, you can run double Sugar, you can run the Vivi, you can run the Khalifa, and then you can run the Carrot, and then you can run 1 more Dex character, and you can still get the beneficial effect of Carrot, which is a 2 times orb boost on your team, but only to that certain type. So it's very restrictive in terms of teams you can do with this, but I mean, her abilities are pretty good, right? And she takes aspects of all 3 of these characters, of Khalifa, Sugar, and of Vivi. So it kind of makes sense. They're trying to build a team all with these characters together. Pretty cool. Now, there is one other character that also is going to be coming out with this event, but it is actually a free-to-play character, and I've got to say, the artwork on this character is probably one of my favorites in the entire game. And I'm over here right now on the One Piece Treasure Cruise subreddit, and you can see the artwork here for a summer Smoothie. Now, a lot of people made memes about Smoothie getting a summer character. I was like, oh, maybe, maybe not. But they actually did it. And I've got to say, they did a fantastic job on the artwork. Oh my god. Whew, alright, unfortunately we do not have the abilities translated yet because it's a lot more difficult to get the actual abilities for the Smoothie. You can see she's a Dex character, and it looks like she will probably be working with the brand new rare recruits that are coming out with the Vivi, Sugar, and Khalifa. You can see Dex, Psi, and Int. Makes a lot of sense, and maybe makes them beneficial. I don't really know. I don't know the translations for these characters right now. But one other character that I want to talk about is this character right here. We have a brand new super evolution arriving on One Piece Treasure Cruise Japan, which is 6+ Shirahoshi, the character that a lot of people have been looking forward to for a while now, and we have her abilities, and she is really powerful. So the artwork, I think, honestly, the artwork is just okay. It's not my favorite Shirahoshi artwork in the game, but I think it is still really, really good. Now, her captain ability will heal 5 times her recovery at the end of each turn, and also boost your entire crew's attack by 2.5, and then she will only give herself a very minor attack boost as well. This is the exact same as the regular 6-star version, and also reduce damage taken by 15% when she does not attack during that turn. And so you can actually run the double Shirahoshi, and if you don't attack with either Shirahoshi, you do get both stacks of 15% damage reduction. I think that this should have been buffed. I feel like this should have been maybe 20%, just to make it, you know, a little bit more worthwhile running her as a captain. The recovery that you get, though, is very, very good, though, because, have it here? Yes. You can see 700 max recovery, and that is after limit break, of course. So with cotton candies, you get 800 healing, 800 as her recovery stat. So, and you heal 5 times, so you heal 4,000 with double Shirahoshi. It's 8,000 with auto heal. It's 9,000. So 9,000 recovery per turn is very, very good. Now, she is a multi-stage special, like what her previous version was. She actually does get cooldown reduction as well. She goes down to 16 turns. Her stage 1 changes adjacent orbs, including block to rainbow orbs, so no difference there. But then here is the big kicker, reduces 5 turns of recovery down, and also heal block. Now, I'm not too sure if recovery down, if they're referring to recovery bind, or recovery down, which is where every time you pick up a meat orb, you heal like nothing from it. It might be recovery down, but I hope it's recovery bind, but it looks like it might be recovery down here. And heal block, which I believe is actually, I think that might be the new debuff on the Big Mom raid boss, where every type of healing mechanic you basically is nerfed to like 1% or something. It might be referring to that. I'm not really too sure what the heal block debuff is. And then on top of that, heals 14 times her recovery. Pretty good. We can go ahead and pull up her calculations again. So 800 recovery times 14, 11,000 recovery on a stage 1 special, as well as adjacent orbs rainbow. Very, very nice, and a little bit of utility. And her stage 2 changes all orbs, including block, into rainbow, same as before, and then reduces 15 turns of recovery down and heal block, and also heals 125 times her recovery. So after limit break, cotton candies, when you activate her stage 2 special, 100,000 HP recovery. 100,000. That is absurd, dude. Like, if you're at full HP and you use her special, that already half charges NL's special ability to his max, which is quite crazy. Though, then again, in this current day and age, not really too many people on Japan are even using NL, but it means that, you know, if you are opting to use NL, especially when we get the max special ship on very easy fights, this is going to be really, really nice to have. You're able to half charge NL automatically with just one special is very, very good, man. 6+ Shirahoshi is very impressive. I'm really happy with what they did with her. I think that her captain ability could have been buffed a little more than what it was, but it is what it is. I'm still quite happy with how she has actually turned out. One other minor thing I want to say before I end this video is that this has actually been shown as well, is that there is a brand new unlockable ship, which is kind of crazy because Japan literally just got the host ship released, and now they're again having a brand new unlockable ship. It's the exact same 30 rainbow gems, unlockable for a crazy amount of time basically after you use the 30 gems, but you can see it's actually going to be Megalo, which is the shark from Fishman Island. I don't really know what this could potentially be for a ship. Maybe it could be a ship for Shirahoshi. Maybe like if your captain doesn't attack, you get damage reduction. It could be an end of turn healing ship. I hope to God it's at least a 1.5 times attack boost, like at least. What else could it be? I mean, I don't think it'll be an EXP ship because we just got the host ship that does that. I mean, maybe it could be a berry ship, maybe not. I don't think that really fits the bill. Maybe more beneficial orbs would be quite good. Maybe it's a ship that boosts the base stats of your recovery. That would be an interesting way to implement a ship effect, is if just the passive effect that you always get is that, you know, when you start the run, maybe if you have a certain class or certain classes on your crew, their base recovery is boosted by a certain amount, so it means that when you use a healing special, you get more from it. I think that would be an interesting effect for a ship, but let me know down below in the comments section if you guys have any ideas as to what this could be relating to. Either way, I'm really excited to see what the ship is going to be doing. But this is going to end the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did, make sure to hit the like button, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.